I hear him saying that he's going to need that technique. I hear him saying that he's going to need that technique. I hear him saying that he's going to need that technique. I hear him saying that he's going to need that technique.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I take this opportunity to welcome you to Royal Holloway. This ceremony is being filmed. The edited video will be made available to download from the graduation website. In line with COVID regulations, we ask that you keep your masks on at all times during the ceremony. Please ensure that all mobile phones and digital watches are turned off. In the unlikely event of an emergency, and should we need to evacuate the building, guests should leave by the nearest available exit. Guests requiring assistance will be escorted. Once you have left the venue, please follow directions from the stewards, who will guide you to the nearest assembly point. The ceremony will commence shortly. We ask that you do not leave the venue once the ceremony has begun. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the arrival of the Principal's procession.
Please take your seats. Distinguished guests, parents, friends, and above all, graduands. On behalf of Royal Holloway, I am delighted to welcome you here on this very important occasion, our graduation ceremony. It is truly wonderful to see so many people gathered here for this unique event, including those of you who are visiting for the first time, as well as those returning to a place that has become familiar. To you all, and especially to those about to graduate, we extend a very warm greeting. During this morning's ceremony, graduates from the School of Performing and Digital Arts and the School of Humanities will be presented to the Principal, Professor Paul Lazelle. The first group of students will be awarded a postgraduate diploma or master's degree. These graduates have studied at postgraduate level for at least 1 year and have either taken their studies to the boundaries of existing knowledge in their academic field or studied an area of professional or occupational theory and practice at a high level. They will be followed by graduands who will be awarded the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Each of their research investigations has made an original contribution to knowledge through the discovery of new facts or ideas and the exercise of independent critical judgments. Please remain in your seats during the ceremony. So it's great pleasure I now call upon the head of the School of Performing and Digital Arts, Professor Jen Parker-Starbuck.
Thank you. Greetings, graduates and parents and family members all. I'm Professor Jen Parker-Starbuck, head of the School of Performing and Digital Arts. I'm speaking today on behalf of all of the academics in our school across the departments of drama, theater and dance, media arts, and music. I first want to congratulate you all on your achievements. This has been yet another challenging year, and your resilience is remarkable. You are here having completed your degree, something to be especially proud of in these ongoing circumstances. Our school's 3 departments have produced so many rich and important successes, and I want to take a moment to share some thoughts about the work that's being done in these areas. In drama, theater, and dance, this was a particularly challenging year to study an MA, and the MA directors achieved the strongest academic performance we've seen yet on what our external examiners describe as a, quote, discipline-leading MA, end quote. Our program offered by theater director Katie Mitchell has fostered excellent placement results, And recent students have entered careers including assistant directors at various theaters in the UK and Europe, script editors, and lecturers at universities in the UK and the US. Drama, Theatre, and Dance will be awarding the inaugural Alison Hodge Directing Prize for Excellence in Theatre Making this year. This award aims to recognize the very best work of the MA Theatre Directing cohort and celebrates the brilliant work of director and former Royal Holloway lecturer Alison Hodge. This year we have 2 directors who have achieved exceptional results in their studies and show immense promise as voices of the future, so we will be awarding the prize to both of them. The Department of Media Arts offers a suite of courses preparing students for careers in the contemporary creative industries, led by award-winning and internationally renowned professionals in film, television, and digital media. Our students on the MA courses in film and television producing, digital documentary, screenwriting, and international television industries have produced work to the highest professional standards in their respective fields this past year, despite continued challenges. We are especially pleased this year to celebrate our first cohort of graduates from our cutting-edge MA in Immersive Storytelling, where students are working at the interface of art and contemporary augmented reality technologies. Recent Media Arts PGT graduates have been nominated for and won many awards, including the London International Film Festival, BBC Storyville, International Women's Film Festival, Cineglobe, Open City Docs, the One World Media Award, and an Emmy. Organized by the course director of MA Digital Documentary, SMART, the London International Smartphone Film Festival held in June this year, was a big success. 8 Media Arts PGT students and recent alumni were shortlisted in one of the 6 categories. The Department of Music is in the last year greeted a significantly larger and broader MMUS intake. Students came to us from Brazil, from China, in addition to several of our own undergraduate cohorts. Master's students can opt for modules across musicology, ethnomusicology, composition, and performance. And recent work has ranged from autoethnography on learning to play the Macedonian violin to the hidden musical lives of 19th century British servants. Research students extend the frontiers of knowledge in projects ranging from Wagner and German nationalism to Joni Mitchell and contemporary jazz. Highlights last year included visits from composer Rebecca Saunders directing her ensemble work, Skin, Kira Thurman speaking on Beethoven, Blackness, and Belonging, and soprano Elizabeth Llewellyn in conversation as part of the PDA school series, Breaking Waves, Black Women in the Performing and Digital Arts. Many of our music PGT graduates graduate to full-time academic posts, while others are active in performance, composition, publishing, arts administration, the media, and teaching. Our postgraduate research students are also to be congratulated today. While not all PGRs take up academic positions after graduation, the school has an impressive track record of PGRs progressing to academic and postdoctoral appointments. In drama, media, arts, and music, recent graduate appointments include several prestigious postdoctoral research positions, lectureships, and associate lectureships, both in the UK and internationally, and research fellowship posts. Many of our students have worked closely with external agencies, including collaborative doctoral awards with the Barbican, Age Exchange, and the VNA, and in other forms of collaborative association with organizations such as the National Theatre and Equity. Drama PGR students have made significant contributions to the organization and running of the prestigious Tate Exchange program at Tate Modern. We also have graduates working as researchers at the V&A, the British Library, Sir John Soane's Museum, as well as doing freelance screenwriting, film producing, digital strategy consultation, museum curation, university administration, music industry marketing, teaching, choral conducting and arranging, composing, and much more. The School of Performing and Digital Arts is driven by creativity, and it is our belief that the arts are essential to our world. And it is now your time to go out into the world and show this belief to be a fact, to effect change, to inspire others, and to share your talents with everyone. I would also like to take a moment to encourage you to stay in touch with us and let us know your future endeavors. Your course directors will welcome hearing about what you've gone on to do, so please maintain these relationships where you can. Through your updates, we are able to continue to celebrate and share your successes and use them to inspire future students. As a graduate of Royal Holloway, you are also part of a lifelong community of over 90,000 alumni. By staying in touch, you will have access to 2 years of career support, a one-to-one appointments, online resources, mentoring, graduate vacancies, and you will be kept up to date with the news from Royal Holloway. All students today should be congratulated for the commitment they have shown one another, our community, and to their personal and academic development. We proudly congratulate all our graduates on their accomplishments and wish them the very best with their careers. I wish you all the very best and great success from everyone in the School of Performing and Digital Arts. Thank you.
I call upon Dr. Emma Cox, Head of the Department of Drama, Theatre and Dance.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Drama, Theatre and Dance. For the award of Master of Arts degrees, Contemporary Performance Practices. Charlotte Rankin. For the award of Master of Arts degrees in Playwriting, Erin Holland. Anna Pellegrini. For the award of Master of Arts degrees in MA Theatre Directing, Ellis Buckley. Sean Butler. Vittoria Butti. Millie Chillington. Lucy Corley. Daisy Eccles. Emily Ellaby Hunt. Megan Gates. Daniel Jones. Connor McLennan. Mia McCurry Butcher. Paul Morrison. Lauren Ring. Federico Trujillo Sarmiento. Elsie Yeager, the Alison... Elsie Yeager is awarded the Alison Hodge Prize for Excellence in Directing. Greta Zeltieri. For the award of PhD degrees in Drama, Theatre and Dance. Chloe Aros for Balancing Act Aesthetics of Vulnerability in British Contemporary Improvisational Theatre. Claire Summerskill, He's Talking, My Mouth Moving, a critical analysis of the role, experience and value of a contributor in verbatim theatre processes. Catherine Trenchfield, Brand Knee-High, Globalisation and Cultural Exchange within Knee-High Theatre Company. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the Department of Drama, Theatre and Dance at this ceremony.
I call upon Professor Barry Langford from the Department of Media Arts.
Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Media Arts for the award of Masters of Arts degrees in Digital Documentary. Sebastian Black. Lois Chadwick O'Leary. Jose Diogo de Bragança Mendes de Roja Pinto. Kai Guo. Francesca Salmasi. Daniel Sandor. Zhan Zhao. For the award of Master of Arts degrees in Documentary by Practice. Aberami Arumabakam. For the award of Master of Arts in Film, Television and Digital Production by Research. Thomas Holmes. For the award of Master of Arts degrees in Film, Television and Digital Production by Research. Adam Nash. For the award of Master of Arts degrees in Immersive Storytelling. Colin Foster. Sarah Golding. Patricia Lala. Jiayang Li. Bon Lie. Siobhan MacDonald. Alicia Nelson. Stasia Pfeiffer. For the award of Master of Arts degrees in International Media Management, Christina Irion. Ebrar Ozturk. Lise Noreen Schmidt. For the award of degrees of Master of Arts in Media Management, Sean Cullen. Ranju Pang. For the award of Master of Arts degrees in Producing Film and Television, Yogana Alexayan. Leanne Biss. Olivia Bradley. Ozdabunwan Fadaka. Amber Fisher. Hannah Gilbert. Matthew Griffin. Christina Irion. Alice Johnson. Agnieszka Kabat. Alicia Nelson. Ralitza Ognanova. Emily Perrin. Sophia Peter. Henry Richmond. Takaya Sugita. Jasmine Thomas. Ornella Tourney. Rachel Towers. Juliana Cazinier. Joanna Walker. Caitlin Weiss. For the award of Master of Arts degrees in screenwriting for film and television. Khalud Al-Ali. Elena Carney. Georgia Dage. Neve Dunn. Adelaide Feingold. Jade Fowler. Alice Gallo. Denisa Gugos. Catherine Hunter. Sujata Kirby. Josh Lewis. Denise Licamino. Gary Matos. Emily Morgan. Scott Rutherford. Hannah Wales. Kada Zeet Kane. That concludes the presentation of graduands from the Department of Media Arts at this ceremony.
I call upon Professor Stephen Downs from the Department of Music.
Principal, I'd like to present graduands from the Department of Music for the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Music Performance. Anastasia Gulls. Amelia McClintock. For the award of Master of Music degrees in Advanced Musical Studies. Thomas Baines. Gianluca D'Angelo. Olivia Fitton-Brown. Daisy Henson. Lauren Pennington. For the award of Master of Music degrees in music, James Ellis. Daniel Gurner. Kyriakos Costa. Giannis Koudonas. Gigi Liang. Ching Man Lui. Benjamin Richards. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy degrees in music. For a thesis, Honour Your German Masters, Tradition, Community and Nationhood in Richard Wagner's Die Meistersinger von Nuremberg, supervised by Dr. Mark Berry and Professor Paul Harper-Scott, Christopher Kimball. For a thesis titled Post-War European Art Cinema and 18th Century Music, supervised by Professor Julie Brown, Douglas Knight. For a thesis titled Lieder Reimagined, Arrangements and Adaptations of Romantic Song in the 21st Century, supervised by Professor Julian Johnson, Francesca Perry. For a thesis titled Hidden Connections, Exploring Extra-Musical and Existing Musical Materials through a Portfolio of Compositions, supervised by Professor Mark Bowden, Kelvin Thompson. For a thesis titled The Western Classical Music Industry in Post-Socialist China, supervised by Shi Tan and Dr. Derek Chong, Wida Wang. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the Department of Music at this ceremony.
I call upon the head of the School of Humanities, Professor Giuliana Pieri.
In this part of the ceremony, we will be honouring those students who have studied in the Department of Languages, Literatures and Cultures. In all fields in the School of Humanities, students are taught by academics who engage in the top fields of research and practice. Their esteem is demonstrated by the high number of prize-winning staff within the school. At Royal Holloway, these disciplines enjoy an enviable reputation for the quality of the research of staff and the teaching expertise that they offer students, much of which is internationally renowned. Colleagues from the Department of Modern Languages, Literatures and Cultures continue to work collaboratively with creative and cultural industries. Professor Hannah Thompson was nominated for the Times Higher Education Awards 2021, along with the college curator Dr. Laura McCulloch, in the Outstanding Contribution to Equality, Diversity and Inclusion category. This was in recognition of work on audio description for the college's picture gallery, an accessibility project which, thanks to an AHRC fellowship, Professor Thompson has expanded to museums and theatres internationally. For a photography project, Pregnant in the Pandemic, Dr. James Kent worked with a psychologist to produce a series of portraits and stories about people's experiences of love, loss, and survival while pregnant and giving birth during the pandemic. Professor James Williams won the 2020 R.H. Gapper Prize for his book Ethics and Aesthetics in Contemporary African Cinema, The Politics of Beauty. This is the first time a book exclusively on film has been recognized by this prestigious French Studies Award. More recently, staff and postgraduate students from the Center for Visual Cultures have been involved in events timed for COP26. From Dr. Ruth Cruikshank's scholarship in food studies to Dr. Daniel Sand's co-organization of the Technic Conflux How Like a Leaf, Art, Nature and World, colleagues continue to engage with questions of environment and sustainability.
I call upon Dr. Ruth Hemus, Head of the Department of Languages, Literature and Cultures.
Take my mask off. Principal, I would like to present graduates from the Department of Languages, Literatures and Cultures. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Comparative Literature and Cultures. For a thesis titled Energy Cultures in Extractive Zones, Multi-Species Encounters in Peripheral Fiction, supervised by Dr. Danielle Sands, Josephine Taylor. For a thesis, Harmony or Fragmentation, a study of simultaneity in the poetry of Blaise Cendrars and the art of Umberto Boccioni, supervised by Professor Eric Robertson, Gary Harris. For a thesis, Aki Shimazaki, the chronicler of inconvenient aspects of Japanese society, supervised by Professor Colin Davis, Maxton, Caramalla. For a thesis, Everyday Trauma and Late Capitalist Systems, Lost Footage in Late 20th Century French Literature, supervised by Dr. Ruth Cruikshank and Professor Colin Davis, PhD in French for Henrietta Lebeter. For her thesis, Le Merveilleux in the writings of Giselle Prasinos and Leonora Carrington, French PhD supervised by me, Dr. Ruth Hemus, Abigail Richards. That concludes the presentation of graduates from the Department of Languages, Literatures and Cultures at this ceremony.
That concludes the presentation of graduands at this ceremony. The Principal will now make a closing address.
So, to our graduates watching in another room and to you, their guests, I'd like to add my welcome to this ceremony in which we celebrate the achievements of graduating classes from 2020 and 2021. Graduation marks the end of current study, allowing our graduates time to reflect and celebrate with fellow graduates, family, friends and staff, and it signals a transition into a new stage of life. I and my colleagues are honoured to join you all today, and I hope that our graduates' new degrees will lead them on a career path that is enjoyable and rewarding. Our gathering today is all the more significant because of the disruption caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. For some here today, we celebrate achievements completed over 12 months ago, and for whom today is a wonderful opportunity for a reunion with fellow staff and students. For others, it marks the more recent completion of studies started at a time of significant disruption last autumn. For all, however, today is a celebration of a remarkable educational journey. For gaining a place here required our graduates to achieve exceptionally high levels of academic performance. Whilst at Royal Holloway, they've worked with staff who are leaders in the fields and in departments that have a global reputation. The nature of these studies at postgraduate level has required our graduates to understand and synthesize a wide body of knowledge. Through dissertations and theses, they've tested and critiqued that knowledge to gain insight and to extend it, to create new ideas and understanding. And unique to this generation of students, they've had to work in new ways as we all responded to the pandemic, through which they have demonstrated remarkable focus and resilience. These qualities, together with their new ideas and understanding, now equip our graduates to tackle the challenges ahead. Supporting our graduates' journey have been parents, families and friends. And for you, I am sure you are as proud of our graduates' success as they are grateful to you for the support and encouragement that you've given them. And so on their behalf, I'd like to thank you for the difference that you've made to them during their studies and encourage you to be proud of your contribution too as we celebrate their achievements today. As well as the support from family and friends, our graduates' achievements have been made possible by our staff, for whom today is also special. Academic colleagues have taught, guided and supervised our students to become another generation of thoughtful, capable and ambitious Royal Holloway graduates. Our graduates have benefited from learning from world-leading researchers and teachers whose own achievements were, I'm sure, part of the attraction in coming to this university. The work undertaken by our staff is inspiring, and you heard a snapshot from the heads of school in their introductions, as well as the many highlights that are listed in today's programme, a copy of which our graduates will get when they leave. And it includes supporting diversity, developing treatments for COVID-19, tackling modern slavery, and helping our nation tell its stories through augmented and virtual reality. This work and many other activities has helped to improve the quality and classes and supervision, ably assisted by a wide range of support staff. But ultimately, it's our graduates' hard work and dedication that's enabled them to succeed. And whilst our graduation ceremonies are a little more unusual this year, it in no way diminishes their success. While some of our graduates have taken degrees to continue an academic or research career, most have taken programs to develop higher level skills and knowledge that will equip them to work in a chosen profession. In a highly competitive global employment market, these new degrees will help mark out our graduates from the crowd. And I encourage them and their supporters to be proud of these achievements. These achievements, and those of our academics, are all the more impressive because they're not self-judged, but confirmed by others. For example, over successive years, we've become a top UK university, with one of the biggest rises in the Guardian newspaper University League tables. The UK government has recognised the quality of the research work undertaken by our staff here at Royal Holloway, and 81% of that has been classified as world-leading or internationally excellent, a measure that directly impacts the experience of our postgraduate students and one that will help to boost our post-lockdown economy. But success should not make us complacent, and we recognise that investment is vital if we're to continue to offer world-class teaching and research. Some of our graduates will have benefited from past investments in our teaching and research spaces, whilst others will have benefited from the generosity of donors by receiving a scholarship or other financial support to help them in the cost of their study. Only last week, former students, staff and supporters of this university raised over £100,000 through donations and matched by the Reed Foundation, for which we're very grateful. Through our investments and the support of our donors, our graduates' university will continue to grow and develop, and we'll keep them informed of our progress through their membership of our Alumni Association. The association plays an important role in continuing links between us and our graduates, as well as with one another, helping us to continue to celebrate their success. So, as we now conclude the formal part of today's graduation, let me once again reflect on our graduates' tremendous achievements. Their degree certificates are a testament to hard work, intellectual capacity and perseverance. But as they now leave this place, those certificates are also a statement of potential. While celebrating what has been achieved, it's important that each of our graduates now considers what they are yet to achieve. The past is a vital ingredient in making them the person they are, but it's what they do next that will define them. Many will have started full-time employment. Others will be undertaking a period of voluntary or humanitarian work. Some may be taking a break and others continuing their studies. Whatever their next steps, I and all the university staff wish every one of our new graduates every success in their chosen endeavour. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed this morning's ceremony. Please remain in the venue until the procession has left the auditorium. All please rise for the recession.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to the exit.